Hi guys, Andy here. I've had to crack out the old Nexus 5 for this one because the app I'm going to show you, it doesn't actually work on the Note 3. It's not even available on the marketplace for the Note 3. Seems kind of odd. Similar resolution to a lot of devices these days. I can't really see why else. Well, I don't know what the problem is. Anyway, it's called Newsbeat. See it there at the top. Newsbeat.
Good afternoon. Andy, I'm Brian.
And I am Leslie.
Hello, Brian. Hello, Leslie.
Stories for you this afternoon. Here is your traffic update. A traffic incident is reported between EC3 and Bermondsey. The traffic is slow. The road is closed. An accident is reported between A503 at Finsbury Park and A504 at Wood Green. The traffic is slow.
So, basically what it is a news reading app. The first thing, as you can hear, that it tells me about is nearby traffic issues, which, me being in London, to be honest, that could go on for quite some time. I think then it sort of talks about tells you a bit about the weather and what that's looking like, and then it goes on to basically read you your news stories.
In technology news, Heartbleed bug affects gadgets everywhere. Here's a report from CNN Money. The internet bug Heartbleed doesn't just affect websites. It has also shown up in the gadgets we use to connect to the internet.
Now, obviously, you're thinking, what is it reading to me? I can read it on the screen. The idea being, you might have it plugged in your car. It might just be even that the first thing you open when you wake up is Newsbeat, and it reads you the news kind of like they were news readers. You know, they introduce themselves, they tell about the traffic, the weather, and then the sort of inflections of their voice I think is very good actually. It didn't just read, it didn't just say the internet bug Heartbleed doesn't just affect website. It read it with a human element to it, I suppose. It's in the notification bar, look, so we can, if we wanted, we can come out.
Tech giant Cisco and Juniper have identified about 24 networking devices affected by Heartbleed, including servers, routers, switches, phones, and
I think that sounds really quite natural. I think they've done a fantastic. I don't know if it's their actual voice software or that's Google's that's got that good, but I think that's really quite impressive.
Good afternoon, Andy.
Right.
I'm Brian.
Calm down. I don't know why it's reading again. If we tap on this icon, it basically will show us all of our different.
Heartbleed bug affects gadgets everywhere.
And I think I can swipe them away like so.
Android this week. Amazon phone soon. LG watch priced.
And I can literally just scroll through. Let's have a look at the options. So my info, that's me. It seemed to be a bit tricky understanding where I am or letting me type in where I am, being in the UK. My topics, so Android, where I work, Washington Redskins. You can literally put in, if you wanted Arsenal Football Club, look, and then all of a sudden you get Arsenal news items. My sections, so these are the kind of standard stock sections, categories, and I can change how important they are to me. So, world news, I'm not a big fan of. US news, not particularly. Local news, yeah, okay. Technology, definitely. Sports, definitely. Movies, definitely. TV, definitely. Celebrity, couldn't give a monkey's. Health and entertainment, yeah, maybe. And lifestyle, nope. So, that's where you put your weighting, so to speak. Publication, so I think you can pick an actual sort of. Get the keyboard out of the way. You can pick actual publications, as it would indicate, for it to take news items from. And then the daily digest, you can have it email you all the news items as well. So I think really that's it. So it's not massively complicated, but let's go a bit of a way in to see. The only thing I suppose I think is a bit odd is that it has all the tech things first, and then it'll move on. We'll probably start getting some TV. That's some sports. Yeah, so we're on to sports now. I don't know, maybe I suppose it should be that way, I guess. If you're listening to a radio, they generally do it in sections like that, don't they? They'll do, here's the tech news, and then here's the sports news.
Johnny Manziel had highest Wonderlic score among top quarterbacks, reports say. Here's a report by Melissa Rowland of Los Angeles Times. Johnny Manziel got the highest score among top quarterback. LeBron. Bumgarner make.
So, what joke of the day? Where's that come from? Hold on. Oops.
In entertainment news.
Here's a funny one from last night to start your day from Conan O'Brien.
In a new interview that just came out, Hillary Clinton said the first time Bill Clinton proposed, she said no. Now, Hillary said the reason is he didn't propose marriage, he proposed a threesome.
So, yeah. Oh, here you go. Now we're on to TV, look. So, I mean, I really like the app. I really like it. I suppose the only reason I don't use it a lot at the moment, well, because it won't actually work on my Note 3. You know, what's that about? And B, I listen to a lot of podcasts. So when I wake up in the morning, that's generally, it'll be a podcast that goes on. That's where I get my news from. Because that's even more specific than this, really. So, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a good app. It's a nice app. It seems to be well presented. The voicing, I think, is fantastic. And if I drove a lot, to be honest, I probably would put this on in the car as I was driving to work, for example, in the morning, just to get a bit of a flavour of the news of the day. Anyway, there we go. That's Newsbeat. It's free on Google Play. My name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.